So let's go to our Jenkins file. From our Jenkins file, we discover, okay, let's start with Jenkins file as well. This is where we got stuck for a while now, this deploy artifact. Jenkins was able to use Maven to build through JFrog, okay, but our artifact deployment is having a authentication challenge, okay. So in our last class, which I think we did not record, right? Did we record our last class? We were just discussing that we should comment out this stage, okay, and let's proceed with the rest, okay. I commented out this stage in our last class, but the network did not allow us to enjoy that class. And then every other stage ran successfully, okay. So let's go to our project. Remember project Hartford from 1st to 16th build
A lot of
failed.
Wow.
Okay. Let's go to 16th build, which was the one in our penultimate class. If we go to the console output, we'll be able to see where the error we've been facing all along is. Okay. And that's okay. The 16th build actually failed at SonarQube. I think that one was network-ish. Let's go to the 15th build or 14. I know some of the builds at the early stage. Okay, let's check from our pipeline overview first. Okay, do you see pipeline overview? Okay, the 15th build failed at SonarQube. Okay, can we check? Oh, I thought this one was going to be going to the, okay, look at it here. See what I'm looking for. 14th build also at Tsunaki, but you know we passed this stage already. So what happened at this stage was this Tsunaki server shut down. So it was unable to reach Tsunaki. Okay, and remember I've told you before, when you are building pipeline, okay, like this, all the servers, in our case, our workstation server, our SonarQube and JFrog server, our staging QA server, our Kubernetes cluster, all of them must be up and running. Not only that, the tools on them that you are integrating must also be active and running. So in this case, SonarQube was not active. The server was up, and that's why it kept failing at SonarQube. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so this was where we were in class. Then we passed all through these stages, build SonarQube, Artifactory, and then we were stuck at deploy artifact for about 5 to 7 builds. Okay. So what did we do at this point is what I showed you initially, which is look at the stage here, deploy artifact. And that's the stage that has been failing, deploy artifact. The build, SonarQube, analysis, Artifactory configuration, those stages were successful. Look at it. Artifactory configuration, SonarQube analysis, and build. Look at these stages before that. Artifactory configuration, SonarQube analysis, and build. These stages were successful, but we kept having failure here. And if we click it, we can read the challenge. If we click on, let me see, classic console, and we scroll all the way to where the error is. Look at it. The error here is with one of the plugins, okay, or one of its dependencies could not be resolved, which I'm still going to create time to resolve. All right. So you are on that for a long time. And what I now suggested is, can we comment out that stage and let's move on with other stages, right? So that was what I did. And then let me show us on build 16. At build 16, where I commented out the stage, let me show you the pipeline artifact. So you will see that you're not seeing that stage here again. After Artifactory configuration, it should have been that stage. Let's go see. After Artifactory configuration, the next stage should have been deploy artifact followed by publish build information. Well, see what you see here. After Artifactory configuration, the next thing is what? Publish build info. Because we have commented out that deploy artifact. Okay, the artifact, you should deploy it to JFrog so it can keep the versions for us. Okay, we bypassed it. So we bypassed that. Then the next stage was successful, which is publish build information. Look at it here. After we bypassed it, we published the build info here, but the stage that followed failed, which is copy docu file and playbook to staging server. Look at it here, copy Docker file and playbook to staging server. And if I click on it, I'll show you the error sign I had at that point. Okay. It says, cannot access, look at it, cannot access london kp.pem. No such file or directory. Again, our error message is our first clue. So when it says no such file or directory, I went to my workstation server, okay, and I listed inside our project to discover that Mo London KP was what was here, okay. It was, look at what is here, okay. It was what? Mo London KP, right? But what was it looking for? Moban London KP dot pem. So what did I do? I simply named this key pair properly and I added the extension .pem. And if you look at the timestamp, January 19, you will notice that this was today when I corrected it. Okay. And then after the correction, I went back to build, which was build 17, and it was a successful build. Look at it now. So our entire pipeline ran from here to the end. Okay, which we are also going to do now. So you can see as well. Build. Then that's build 18 is on the way. Can we view the pipeline overview so we can follow one by one? Okay, so now keep successful, Artifactory configuration successful, publish build info, the copied docu file. It is now building the container using that our deploy, and then look at this stage, copy deployment file. Let's go see what's there. Copy, no, copy deployment and service definition to Kubernetes
One.
master. Remember that these two guys, we merged it into one. I hope you
Yes,
remember
yes,
when we were practicing, we put both
yes.
deploy and service in a single YAML file, which is
One
this.
manifest. Yes.
So we would not need to copy two files. Okay, and it was successful going by what we have here. So the next stage here is waiting for approval. Okay, the approval is should it go ahead and what? And deploy. See, waiting for approval. Test completed. Please provide approvals for production release, which means that when everything is good, Kubernetes can now deploy to production with this command. Okay, that means apply the deploy underscore service YAML manifest. So we'll come to our console. Can you hear me, everyone? Hello, can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right. So we come to our console home here.
Yes.
Okay. And then we click on either you want to proceed for it to deploy to artifact or you want to abort. Okay. If you click on proceed, the next thing we expect to see is the next stage.
Sorry, where did you get this thing from now?
Which one? This?
Jenkins. This yes, this now. Well, you click on somewhere here, console. From here, top up there.
Let me show you. See our 18th build.
Yes, okay. Still building. Yeah.
This is your normal project, right? While the
Yes.
18th build is underway, if you click on this progress bar,
Yes.
brings you here. You want to see the pipeline overview, you click here, and it shows you this. Are you with me?
Yeah.
You want to see the pipeline console, you click on
Console.
this, shows you this.
Oh, pipeline console. Okay. Okay.
Okay. And then you want to see the console output. This is where you are already. And if you scroll down, it is at the stage where it is waiting for approval.
Oh.
You either want to proceed or abort. Click on proceed.
But this
Go ahead.
place is a function of the senior DevOps guy that releases.
You said?
Release guy. I said this particular point now is that this. I said this particular point I have approval now is that the
Yes.
senior DevOps guy that will do that, right?
Well, you are that senior DevOps guy
Senior DevOps
because,
guys.
yeah, I'm saying you are that senior DevOps guy. Right. If you have taken if you've gone through all the pain of trying to set up the pipeline console for the past 2 weeks, okay, and you finally succeeded, won't you also take the glory for yourself first? At least deploy, you know? So
Yes.
all the stages now successful, deployed artifact. Okay. So I'm still gonna work on this. I've really not been able to concentrate my time to work on this. Okay. And what's it called now? What is the impact of commenting this out? Let's go to Jenkins so you can see. Sorry, JFrog rather. Okay. If I come to artifact, and I click on July 24 release local, okay, Urban Technologies, this is the .wo file. Okay. You see this file here, group artifact, Urban Technologies. Okay. If I click on build, these are our artifacts. Are you with me? Will everyone are we together?
Yeah.
These are artifacts. If I click on build here, I'm supposed to be having build 18th. Do you see this? On this day. Okay. I'm supposed to have before build 18.
Corresponding artifacts.
You said?
I'm supposed to have a corresponding artifacts on this.
Yes,
on this
yeah,
build.
this is last build 18. If I
Yes.
come to our
Yes. Yes.
Jenkins, it's also build 18, right?
Yes. 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 Yeah.
But don't forget, build 17 was also successful.
Yeah.
So I'm supposed to also see here, build what?
17.
Build 17. So in case a build, by the time we deploy with Kubernetes, is doing anyhow, we can come back here to pick the last build
Build. Okay.
that behaved well.
Mm.
Okay, but that is not happening because we've commented out this deploy what? Artifact. Okay, so what is now going to be the consolation for not having that buffer point? I've told us before, it's going to be our Docker Hub. Remember,
Yeah.
in Docker Hub, we have this file push to Docker Hub.yaml. Let's go to that file. Okay. Do you see this? And what should we be doing? Create image of the file and be sending it to what? To Docker Hub. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So if we are unable to get artifact versioning here, okay, of the previous ones, we will have the, where is Docker Hub? Oh, I thought we were in Docker Hub already. Let's check it out. We will have the images of the containerized app of previous releases. And in recent, that is actually what we need because that is what Kubernetes is deploying, isn't it? Kubernetes goes to pick the image from your Docker Hub. So let's wait for Docker Hub sign in. I think I entered I think the Mobile Technologies email still went out to sign in into my own. So Docker Hub has a mind of its own. Mm-hmm. Eleven minutes ago. Look at it. Do you see this, gentlemen? 17th build. And what? 18th build. Are we together?
Yes.
So if JFrog is not keeping versions of the artifact, Docker Hub is what? Keeping the images of the containerized app. This is not. Is this your set? July. Which of the, okay, this is July 24. So this is it. This was 4 hours ago. This was 13 minutes ago. So if we come here to build again, after the 18th build, and we ask you to rebuild again, that means we will now have build number what? 19, which is underway. And if it is successful as well, Docker Hub will now have containerized image of what? The 19th one. So let's say by the time we build 19 and we deploy and we go check the app and it is misbehaving, two places in our pipeline where we can revert back, which is a convenient restoration point, Docker Hub and what? And JFrog. Okay. So what I'm saying is Docker Hub is a better one because with Docker Hub, we already have the containerized app with everything that it needs inside the container, the dependencies, and we have the image of that. But for JFrog, it's just the artifact. So this one is not containerized yet. Okay. And the image has not been created. But this one, we know that Kubernetes will come directly here and pick the what? The latest one. So if I refresh, okay, no. I remember I need to go and give a consent, proceed, successful. So if I refresh here, I'll see the 19th, which is the tag. This is it. And if I refresh here as well, I'll see build 19. Okay. So that's it, gentlemen. We were able to complete our pipeline. Although it took us time, however, we complete it. Any question? Hello, sirs. Can you hear me?
Yes, we are with you. No question for me.
Yes.
Any question,
But
please?
let's confirm all the classes have been recorded and uploaded, right? Even this one is recorded.
Yeah, this is recorded, but it has not been uploaded yet.
Yeah,
It will be
yeah, I know
uploaded
about
after
that.
the class.
Yeah, I know. All right.
Do you have the playlist to
Yeah,
the class?
I have it.
That's cool. Okay. All right. So in that case,
Matford
next thing we
just
need to
joined
do
back.
is
I don't know if Matford have questions.
I've joined. My network is stopping me here. I've joined him.
okay.
He's asking if you have questions.
Oh, okay. What I have questions? Okay, he's done a bit. My network is stopping me. No. He has said it now that he will look into that. What do you call it now? The JFrog and come back to us again. The one that is commented out, right?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And I've
I wanted
also
to find out if you can.
explained what compensated for the
Oh yes,
JFrog
yes. That
that was commented out, which is
Docker
a Docker
Hub.
Hub registry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Mm. So, but is there we can research another this thing, not to learn on this JFrog because that JFrog, we can maybe use Nessus to replace it. Then we can form a team to look into that.
Of course. Like I said before, Nexus is a closed source.
Yes.
That's
So maybe if you try your hands on that JFrog, it's not going to maybe you still can. You can enter. You want to do. You can call me. You can join. Call any of us. We can join you to see. You can research it to use Nessus to replace that JFrog like the pipeline.
no
See if
problem
it
at
can work
all.
out. Mm.
No problem at all. All right, so I'll give us for the rest of January so that everybody, I'm sure those that are not in class, this class is being recorded, they will listen to this. I hope they will take time to watch. That everybody is going to uh, watch and then complete their pipeline as well. Okay.
Mm.
And then we will now pick a day per week for us to run the extra classes that I promised. Okay. For me, I would suggest Thursday. Thursdays are going to be convenient for me, but I think we can do that discussion on your WhatsApp group, right?
Oh yeah.
We need to. Okay, so what it means is when we come to class now, we are coming as colleagues. That's why I want everybody to complete their pipeline, understand what has been taught, okay? So that when we come to class, nobody's going to be lost as to what we are doing, okay? So please, everybody, for those that are in class now, for those that are watching later, ensure you complete this pipeline and let's get ready for the transition phase. All right. Thank you, everyone, for your time, for your patience. So officially,
Sorry,
we
sir. I
close.
want to ask you if this pipeline now it takes it straight away to that Kubernetes cluster, and you can go to the browser straight away.
Yes, now that's what you've done.
I'm not okay. I didn't, my this was disturbing me. Don't worry. It's okay. I watched the
Oh,
video.
okay. I
My
mean,
light network was
if you
disturbing
look
me.
at, hold on. Do you see our, okay, let me go to the Jenkins file. Deploy artifacts to production.
Production straight
Do
away.
you see?
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Apply it on where? The master node. This is
Master
the
node, yeah.
IP address 35.178. Look
Okay.
at the master node here.
Yes.
Let me click on the IP 35.178. And we know that it is the master node that we what? That give instruction to the worker nodes.
Worker nodes, yeah, worker nodes.
Uh-huh.
Yes, yeah.
So yes, I mean this is the entire CICD from continuous integration to continuous deployment. Yeah.
Okay. Thanks. I
Any
will watch the
other
video.
question? Okay, so if there are no other question, officially the boot camp, the technical part of the boot camp has ended. Now, Lady Anne is going to, has she scheduled any time with you people, or you guys have done that already for your
No,
CV?
not yet.
Okay, so I'm
Not
just
yet.
going to, so I'm going to send signal to her that the boot camp is technical part is done. So she now needs to begin to schedule
Yeah.
your sessions,
Okay.
okay, for CV and for your LinkedIn optimizations.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine. Thank you very much
Thank you.
for the eye opener.
Yeah, but
Uh,
I'm still going to be waiting for you guys screenshots. Okay, please
So
don't
what
sleep
the
on the
timeline for us
knowledge.
now? Is it end of what the timeline they give to us now?
You said?
The timeline you gave to us now, is it this month or
Yes.
next month ending?
End of this month.
This month, okay.
Yeah, let everybody be done so that from February we can now pick a day. I mean, if you do one session per week, is fair.
Okay.
You know, the idea is that you guys will not sleep on the knowledge.
Okay.
You know.
That'll be fine.
Thank
All
you
right,
very much.
everyone. Thank you.
Yeah.
You have any question on the WhatsApp page? We'll continue conversation there. All right. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
So you're owing me this, me and Henry. You're not giving to us. So
You said?
our chocolate point, you're owing us.
Oh,
Me, Henry, and
yes. I'll check my record where I kept the choco points. I was going to say, who is able to reach Mr. Henry, please? Check on him. I've not seen him in a long while.
long way, yeah.
I
It's
think
okay.
at the point where his virtual machines could not communicate.
Yes.
Yeah, but then I hope he has been watching these videos and then he has been doing the ideal thing. I will also try to reach out to him. Yeah.
It's okay.
All right, everyone. Good night.
Good night. Nice week.